Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Okay, guys, I want to explain literature in 20th century. Before that, let's go back to early 20th century. As you know, dunia lagi kacau banget waktu itu. World War One baru aja selesai, kerajaan jatuh. People were confused and scared about what next, what happened next. And the world feels broken. Banyak kekacauan yang terjadi. And of course, writers feel that too. They start thinking, maybe the old fiction style doesn't fit anymore. So they began to write differently. Lebih jujur, lebih emosional, lebih manusiawi. They didn't want perfection. They want real feelings. So you imagine living in that time. No wifi, no Netflix, cuma buku dan pikiranmu sendiri. So here come the legends. Virginia Woolf, George Orwell, and John Barry. There's a lot writers in early century, 20th early century, but this is three famous one. Woolf was think amazing woman who wrote like she was literally inside people's minds. And Mr. Dalloway, she tells one day in a woman's life, but feel a deep thought and emotion. Orwell, that guy was savage, bro. Animal Farm and 1984 literary rose politik and power. Dia sindir tuh semua pemerintahan pada masa itu. He showed how leader can turn into the very monsters they once fought. And then there's Barry, the man who gave us Peter Pan, the boy who never grew up. Cute story, right? But actually, it's about fear growing up and losing innocence. Deep banget kalau dipikir. Now, literary in this century wasn't just about love story or happy endings. It was a mirror, like a cermin kehidupan, showing people's dream, trauma, even madness, kemarahan. Writers want us to question everything: politics, genders, and even ourselves. That's why reading become a form of reflection, like therapy, but in a cheaper way. When you read Animal Farm, you are not just reading about pigs, you are reading about humanity. When you read Mr. Dalloway, you are not just following a woman day, you are exploring her soul. So yeah, literature become more than art. It become the voice of human truth. Um, let's talk about their writing style. It's not boring at all. They use stream of consciousness, like reading someone thought, reading someone mind, reading someone inner monologue. Uh, dia seperti bisa membaca pikiran kalian, guys. They love and written dan penulis pada saat itu love symbolism, turning the small thing into deep meaning, like house or even a pig. It's it's funny, right? And fragmentation. Yeah, story felt broken, just like the war after war. Like, huh, what, what? Something you read it and go, Wait, what's happening right now? And that's actually the point. The time of hallucination also appeared. Characters feel lost in society. Honestly, 20th century prose feels like life, complicated emotion, but real, realness, no fucking. And here's the cool part: their influence never died. Today, movie, novel, bahkan series di Netflix masih pakai ide yang sama. Identify, love, fear, rebellion, and it's all from that center. Virginia Woolf taught us to listen to our minds. George Orwell warned us about power and lies. And well, that still happen right now, like Indonesia. I mean, like Konoha. Jambaria remind us to keep our imagination, keep our um, imagination alive even when we grow up. So yeah, the 20th century was just history. It's the reason stories today feel alive and real. Thank you very much. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.